disavowed a division and unmarked as rogue.
Welcome back, everybody, to another video brought to you by your boy Bishop Boas and, of course, the rest of the TWC family. Today, guys, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new expertise system. We're going to show you a couple tips, a couple tricks to help you get those levels up quick and exactly how expertise works. We're going to break it all down for you. We're going to dive in. Let's get this started. First off, guys, I'm going to show you a quick tip. If you guys go to your vendors all over the map, if you have extra money, you can go and buy 20 of each weapon. If you buy 20 weapons of the same type, mark them as junk, you can put them in your expertise and max out your prestige in that gun type. So we already picked up 20 police UMP 45s. So let's break them down and mark them as junk. We'll head over to expertise. And now we are at 189 of 200 for level 7. I'm going to explain that further, but let's take a look at what happens. 11 levels right there, because we also prestige something else. So if you look at the police UMP 45, bam, maxed out proficient. Too easy, right? So now that we're at an even number, we're at 0 of 200. It'll be a little easier for me to explain. Every time you get max proficiency on a weapon, you're going to get 10 points. So for every proficient level you go up, you get 1 point added to your expertise level. I'm on level 8, so I need 200 prestige levels to level up to get to level 9 expertise. I know it's a little confusing, but once you get your head wrapped around it, it's not too bad. So guys, whatever you're doing, whether it's a gun, whether it's a certain type of gear, like all the different masks, you have all the different skills, you got to go up in your prestige to get higher expertise levels. So you might have to use some skills or some gear that you're not normally used to using. But once you start doing this, you'll start getting those levels and you'll start being able to max your expertise out and then upgrade everything. So guys, once you do get prestiged in an item and you start getting some expertise levels, that's when you can start upgrading your pieces. So if we look at an AKM, I'm already proficient in it. So if we click A, our upgrade level, we would get 1% weapon damage. Let me switch the camera for you. There we go. So we're going to get 1% weapon damage. Now I would hold A. Bam. There we go. Now we are expertise level 1 on that AKM, so we gained 1% extra damage. Now you have to do this individually for each item. I know it's a lot. It can be a little bit of a pain, but getting all of that extra damage on your specific weapon is going to add a lot of damage to your build. Now, if we look at gear, there's a little bit of confusion going around the community about this. So let's set the record straight. Right now, my backpack is level 5 expertise. As you can see, it says expertise level 5. So I'm getting 5% armor on that piece. What they didn't specify is where that armor, that extra bonus armor, is getting added to. If you guys look at the top right where it says Gorilla Backpack high-end 131,000 armor. That's where you're adding that armor to. You're going to multiply your armor into that. So, if you want to figure out what your armor level is going to be for that individual piece, it depends on your expertise level. So, adding 5, you would do 0.5 times 100 and 131,000 to figure out how much extra armor. Right now, guys, to be completely honest, it's really not worth it to add expertise into your gear. I don't know if this is what the devs intended, but we did the math. If you're max expertise on all of your gear, you're only getting 132,000 extra armor total. It's not a lot. So I don't know if this is what is intended. We're going to have to wait for to hear back from the devs. I'm going to make a post on Twitter today asking them this question. Hopefully they either correct it or they change it, because me personally, 132,000 armor isn't worth all the materials that it's going to take to get all of my gear max expertise. What I would say to worry about right now is getting your guns expertise level up. Again, you're getting 1% damage every time you expertise your gun. So now that I'm at level 8, I can go to that Kingbreaker if I can find it. There we go. So I would need to get more materials. Unfortunately, I don't have them at the moment, but I would be able to upgrade this to level 8 now that I just unlocked level 8. If you guys, here's another tip for you guys too. If you have a lot of extra money and you're trying to do gear, just know the guns are 20 to max out your proficiency level. The gear is 100. So you would have to buy 100 of these. If you were rank 0 on your prestige level, you'd have to buy 100 of these backpacks to get to level 10 proficiency. It's a lot, but if you have the money, that's up to you. Another little tip that you guys can do too is you can go buy mods. The reason why I'm going to tell you to buy mods is, 1, they're not that expensive, and 2, once you buy them, you can break them down for printer filament. This is another way that you guys can add proficiency levels to your stuff. So, say if we wanted to upgrade, let's find something that we want to upgrade. Let's go with the Bullet King. So I don't have 20 Bullet Kings to put into that. So what am I going to do? There's a couple ways that you can go about it. 1, you can just use the gun, or, and in this case, any of your gear, and play the game. You get experience, and it adds to your prestige level. So another way of doing it, if you click on your left trigger, if you're on console, you can donate materials. And the reason why I'm telling you to do the mods is you can break down your mods for printer filament and just add them in. It's a nice, easy way of adding some levels to your proficiency. And again, I just went up 2 levels. So if you look at the top left, I am now at 2 of 200. If you guys get confused about any of this, all you got to do is just drop a comment in the comment section and we'll help you out. Or you can stop by the stream and we can help explain it. Another thing that you guys might want to look at getting your expertise levels on is your skills, your most used skills. Again, you can go through, and just by using the stuff, you get proficient levels. Or, again, you can click on left trigger and donate your materials. I would not recommend using your common materials You're going to need them for your expertise levels. That's why I was saying to use the printer filament. So, nice, easy way to get some good proficiency levels. What you guys got to remember, too, about the gun thing. You got one, two, three guns right there. And if you go over to your clan vendor, you'll get a couple extra guns over at your clan vendor. You got the Eckham's long stick. You got an SR1, Tactical Super 90, Stoner. So, guys, you got 5 guns at your clan vendor. That's, if you're not proficient in any of these, that's 50 proficiency levels right there. If you add on the front desk, that's another 30. That's 80 proficiency levels. That's half of what I need to do right now. Now, again, you can go over to the theater. You go over to the campus and do those. If you have enough Dark Zone credits, you can also do the guns at the Dark Zone. And on top of that, right there, guys, there's another quick 2 proficiency levels if you're not already proficient in that gun. Then you can go to New York. There's 2 more vendors at New York. The other thing you can go and do, too, is when Cassie comes out on Wednesday, you can find the snitch, go to Cassie, buy the guns from her. Quick, easy levels, guys. I hope this helped you guys out, though. And if you guys have any other questions, again, please drop them into the comment section. We'll be on the stream all week. Make sure you guys stop by. We start streaming normally every single night around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'd love for you guys to stop by. Until then, guys, have a great one. Thank you for watching.